What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're drawing Ignite Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's begin today's lesson in the center page with the inside edge of the head. We're going to start all the way over on the left side. Let's draw a half circle. We're going to go up towards the top. So round this out, go across and then bring that down towards the right, towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the head, go out and then bend that up towards the side. Now I'm just going to trace this half circle along the outside. Let's start back on the left. We go up. Just try to keep that space even all the way around. And then back down on the right side. Let's connect these two corners with another curve coming down in the middle. And then we'll bend that up. And then we'll round out the jaw. On the left side, come around and then in like a bracket. Going around and in. And then we'll close off the bottom with another curve. Now let's add the bottom row of teeth. Leaving a gap in the center, let's step over towards the left. We're going to draw a half oval. We're going to go up and then bend that down. Go over towards the right and do the same thing. Going up towards the same height and then back down. Let's add another tooth. Going up and then down. Now the outside tooth we're going to tuck in along the side of the head. Let's start on the left, we're going to go up and then come down on top of that outside tooth. Now we're going to add a second row of teeth along the inside. Let's start with a curve from left to right, coming down and up. Bend this out and then down on top of the teeth. Let's add some small teeth across the top. Starting on the left, draw a half circle coming up and down. We're just going to repeat this all the way across towards the right side. Now you want to add two circles along the outside for the eyes. Let's start on the left. Coming all the way around and then up. And we'll line that up on the right side. Let's add some wires along the inside coming down from the top of the head. So start on the left. Just going to draw a wave coming down. Flatten off the end. And then we just want to trace that back up towards the top. Now I'm just going to work our way over towards the right. We're just going to change directions. We're also going to vary the length of some of these wires. Add a short one. And then add a couple more on the outside. Let's fill the inside of the head in black. We want to go around the eyes, the teeth, and those wires. And now we're going to move all the way up towards the top and draw in the ears. Let's start with the base on the left side. Come in and then bend that up. Let's line up the inside over on the right. Come down and then out. Let's connect the ears to the head with two angled lines. Coming down and in. And they'll round off the outside of the ears, going out and then back up towards the top. Let's do the same thing on the right side, going up towards the same height. Now on the left side, we're just going to curve this around and then in, and then we'll break off the top half of the ear. So we're going to step in, draw two lines going up, close off the top with a curve. Now we're going to flop down the right ear, starting on the left, come down and then out. Let's go back over. We're going to curve the top of the ear, coming up, and we'll bend that down. Let's bend this back down and then in towards the right side. Let's add a trim along the inside of the ear. We're going to trace out the left side. And then on the right, we're going to start from the very top, across that seam, coming down, and close off the bottom. Let's trace that top section, going up and then out, and I'll bring this down and back in. Now with the head in place, let's move down and draw on the body. We'll start with the bow tie. Leave a gap in the center. Let's draw 2 lines coming down. And we'll round out the bottom of the knot. From the bottom corners, let's draw the bow coming down and out towards the side. And they'll bend this around and then in underneath the head. Let's add the spine coming down the center. From the top, draw 2 lines coming down towards the hip. And then we'll round out the bottom. And then we'll separate the spine with a series of curves, starting from the bottom, coming down and up, and just work our way up towards the top. Now you want to add some ribs coming out along the side. Let's start on the left, go out, line it up on the right, come down with a short line, and then pull that back in. Let's add one more, stepping down. Just going to repeat that across the left side, and then the right. Now from the bottom corners of the spine, draw 2 lines coming out, round this out, and then we'll close off the bottom. Now I'm going to place the top edge of the legs across that bottom corner. So we're going to step in, bend this up and across, and then out. Let's line this up on the right. We're going to cross that corner, and then out. Let's round up the legs, starting from the outside, going out, and then in. And then from the inside, we'll come down and out towards the same height. Let's close off the bottom of the thigh with a curve. Now I want to attach the thigh to the hip with a curve going around and then down, almost like a circle going in behind. Let's separate the knee, connecting these 2 points with a curve coming down and then back up. Now we're going to draw on the right leg. We're going to start from the inside of the knee, then this in and then down towards the heel. Curve the bottom of the foot, coming down and then up. Now we're going to draw 3 toes along the outside. Start with a circle with an open end along the left side, and we'll tuck 2 more toes along the outside. Now in between the last 2 toes, we're going to curve the foot going up, and then bend that down, aiming towards the heel, and then from the outside of the knee, bend this out and down on top of the foot. Now on the right side, we're going to add that bone, drawing 2 short lines coming down, round up the bottom. Now just like we did with the spine, we're just going to add 1 seam. From the inside, bend the foot coming in and then down towards the heel, towards the same height. Now you want to draw that same foot flipped over. So we start with a curve along the bottom of the foot, going out towards the toe. Let's add the first toe, going all the way around like a C and back down, and then layer 2 more toes in behind. Let's go in between the last 2 toes, bend the foot going up and then in. Now we're going to go to the outside of the bow tie and draw on the shoulders. Let's draw 2 circles just underneath the head. And then from the inside of the circle, draw 2 straight angled lines coming down and then in behind the side of the bow tie. Let's draw the left arm. From the bottom, step out toward the left, draw 2 straight angled lines coming down and out towards the elbow, and then we'll add a circle. From the bottom of the elbow, draw 2 straight lines coming down towards the hand, and we'll round out the bottom. Let's go to the inside of the wrist, draw the thumb with a half circle coming in and then out. Close off the end with a bracket. Now I want to wrap 3 fingers along the bottom. Starting from the bottom of the thumb, I'm going to come down and up around the bracket. Step down, come down and up with the 2nd finger. And then the 3rd finger, we're going to go all the way around and just pull that in towards the outside of the wrist. Now just like we did with the ribs, we're going to add some bones coming out from the arm. Let's start from the top, going up in an angle, come down and back in, step down and draw that again. Now on the inside of the arm, let's come down and in. Let's add a bone along the outside of the forearm. Now over on the right side, we're just going to add a series of wires coming down across the side. Let's start on the inside. So Draw a wave coming down, flatten that off, and just work our way back up. Let's add a few more along the outside. Now let's sign our art and add a splash of color, and that's pretty much it. That's how we draw Ignite Bonnie from Five Nights at Freddy's. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single day. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.